How's everyone doing out there? This video serves a lot of purposes, okay? This video serves a lot of purposes. Now, this video is pretty much informational, but at the same time, it's also a test video, all right? So it's informational and a test video, all right? So the informational side is that I want to tell you in two parts. One, about there are many different ways to make money online. That's on the one side. On the other side, how can you increase the views of your video? Because there are many of you that have videos on YouTube, you have channels on YouTube, and maybe you're not getting a lot of views. And I know what you mean. I sympathize with that because I have more than one channel, but I noticed that on some of my channels I get more views, on other channels I get less views, on some videos I get more views, and on some videos I get less views. All right, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about pretty much like what you can do to increase the views of your video. All right, there are some, basic things that I learned, and so I'm bringing the same information that I learned to you, all right? Because, that's how I believe that, we should share the information that we gain, because the information that I gained was free information. It wasn't something that I paid for. I just did some researched, okay? So I'm going to tell you step by step some important things that you need to do to get more views on your video. All right, now that's why this is actually attached to also how to make money, because a lot of people want to get more views, okay, because that's one of the ways that YouTube pays people, all right, because there are advertisers, right, and they advertise during the time that these videos are being shown. And of course, advertisers, like anyone else, they want their advertisements to be shown somewhere where they're getting a lot of viewers. That only makes sense, So if they're getting a lot of viewers, right, on a particular video, then of course advertisers are going to be like, I need to get my video, I need to get my commercial there, I need to get my ad there. All right, so that's why there are a lot of people who have channels that they're trying to figure out, how do I get more views? How do I get more subscribers? That's another way that YouTube also makes as a criteria before allowing someone to actually make money by showing their videos, that they have to have a certain amount of subscribers. And so they have to have a certain amount of views and they have to have a certain amount of subscribers. And that only makes sense, That's a business. They want to make money, because if you're on YouTube and you're watching videos for free, well, how is YouTube going to make money from that? All right? So in order to keep YouTube free, it means they have to find another source to get money from. And so they're getting money from advertisers. Advertisers are paying to have their advertisements shown on YouTube. And so obviously, they're not going to say, I want to put my ad on a video that people don't watch much. And if they watch it, they don't keep watching it long enough. No, obviously, they want their ads to be shown on videos where they have thousands of viewers and they have many subscribers. So that means subscribers, they're going to be the ones that are constantly following the channel, constantly watching to see what videos are coming next, what new videos are coming out. So, okay, so that's what you have to understand. That's why a lot of people who have channels, they're always saying, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe down low. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, right? And of course, trying to study to find out, how can I get more views? What's the best way? All right, so those are a lot of concerns of people who have channels. All right, so now you know what the goal is for you if you have a channel or if you want to start a channel, is you want to find out how to get a lot of views. That's one. The other is, you need to find out how to encourage people to subscribe, not just to view and that's it. All right, so we're going to talk about that, okay? And like I said, it's also a test video as well, okay, because I think this might have been maybe the second video that I did about how to get a lot of views on your video. All right, so of course I'm going to be comparing the views from this video to the views that I got from the other video. All right, so let's get into talking about how to get more views on your video. Okay, also, just quickly to let you know, as I said, that's one of the ways that people make money. Of course, everyone is trying to make more money so they can buy more things or pay for the things, their expenses that they already have. Some people want to get rich through this process. So there are many, ways to make money. Yes, YouTube is one of the ways, a good way to make money. A lot of people are using that as one of their main sources of income. Okay? But there are other ways, such as what we call drop shipping. Drop shipping is another way that people make money online. Okay, marketing, that's another way that people make money online. But if you were to take my advice, I'll tell you, never put your eggs in one basket. All right, do as much as you can do to get many sources of income from many different ways. All right. You can get money from marketing, and that doesn't mean you can't also make money on YouTube. All right, so my advice to you is to do as many things as you possibly can to have many sources of income coming in simultaneously. That is one of the biggest keys. Now, you may make a lot of money on YouTube, but don't make that your only source of income. Never put all your eggs in one basket, because if something happens, like imagine if all of your eggs were in one basket and for some reason you tripped and fell and you dropped the basket and all your eggs broke, right? But if you had your eggs in different baskets, okay, the eggs that were in one basket broke, but I got another basket over here, right? So then you're still able to eat. And that's the principle, right? You don't want one monkey to stop a show. You don't want, one accident or one thing that happens to just ruin your whole life, to ruin your whole situation. All right, so that's very important. All right, so just remember that. There are many sources, so look into that. Like I said, marketing, drop shipping, YouTube, all right? And so there are many ways, all right? And, I'm not going to go into all of the ways in this video, because this video is going to focus more on how to increase the views on your videos, okay? So let me start one by one and talk about what I learned, okay, that I'm doing with this video and you should do with every one of your videos, okay? So let me start now. Okay, here. Okay. Right, I have all of the lists all listed one by one here. So we're going to go down the line one by one. Okay. All right, now there are different things that those who have popular videos are doing. So we're just following the pattern of success. That's it, duplicating the pattern of success. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. The wheel was already invented and produced. So that's the worst thing that anybody can do, is go through trial and error with something that someone else has already went through trial and error and perfected it. So we have to take a look at those who have channels, those who are getting thousands or millions of views. What are they doing? We're just going to duplicate what they do. All right, we're not going to, take many years to figure out how we can do it without even looking at those who are successful, who have done it, and who were successful before us. All right, so let's take a look at what the people who have succeeded those who have popular videos, those videos that have gone viral, what do they do? What have they done? Okay, number one, you need to do a search on the topic that you are going to make a video of. All right? Why do you do that? Because, well, we want to see those videos that are getting thousands of views in the on the subject that we're going to make a video of. We need to analyze that video. So of course, you got to do a search and find out. So you do a search and then it comes up, and of course, don't just leave it an open search. We want to know in the last month, last month, last week, whatever, but at least within the last month, because you may have a video that has a lot of views, but the video was up for 10 years. So of course, after 10 years, it's quite possible that there are a lot of views on that video after 10 years. We don't want to wait 10 years. So we want to take a look at the video on the subject that you're doing in the past month, for that particular month that you are doing the search. Take a look at the last month, okay? And then look at the one that has the most views, all right? Then number 3, all right? So number 1 was what? Number 1, do a search. Number 2, find the one that has the most views within the last month. Number 3, check how long the video is and make it slightly longer. All right? So you're going to check to see how long the video is. Let's say the video is 10 minutes, right? You make it 12, 11, 12, make it a little longer, right? Why? It's important for you to know why. Because the way YouTube works, it checks to see people, the people that watched your video, how long did they watch it? Did they start playing and then stopped it in like 10 seconds, 30 seconds? So obviously they were turned off. It wasn't something that got their interest, something that made them want to keep watching. So YouTube is looking to see that. How long those who clicked on it, or those who were sent to your video, right? How long did they watch it? So the longer they spent watching it, then YouTube will say, people want to see that. And advertisers say, they're going to see our ad. So with that, your video becomes one of the suggested videos next to the other popular video. And that's what you want. So whenever someone's watching the popular video that is on that subject that you're doing, then your video is going to come up as one of the suggested videos to watch after that one that they're watching, the popular one that they're watching. And that's where you want to be, all right, in order to get a lot of views, just like the one that you did a search on, okay? All right. Number 4, okay? Check the keywords in the title and description, and make sure you say those words over and over in your video and use them in your title and in your description too. All right? So take a look. You're going to see words that are used over and over and over. So let's just say, for instance, if the video was about making money, right? Obviously, not only in the description, but also in the title, and also in the video itself, you're going to hear the person talking about money, 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 money. You're going to hear them talking about how to make lots of money, how to make money fast. So you're going to hear the word over and over and over, fast money, fast money, fast money, fast money. All throughout the video, you're going to be hearing that. All throughout the video, you're going to be hearing things like views. If the video was on how to get many views very fast, then all throughout the video, you're going to be hearing, get a lot of views, get a lot of views, how to get a lot of views. how to get a lot of views, right? You're going to hear that all throughout the video about views, 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 how to get more views, how to get more views, how to get more views. Now, why is that important? Because YouTube also has a program that checks to see what is being said in a video. All right? So that's how it's able to do those transcription, to transcribe whatever's being said underneath your video. That's something that can be done. You can click on it, and it'll be automated, where it will pretty much, with some mistakes, say what you were saying in the video. So if it can do that, that YouTube also knows what you're saying. All right? So make sure that in your video you are saying those keywords, those tag words. Make sure all throughout your video, whatever your video is on, try to be repetitious in using those keywords throughout your video. All right? That's very important too. All right? That's a very important point that I don't hear too many people mentioning. All right? But that's a very important point. All right? Continue to mention, if it's about money, say money, 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 money all throughout your video. If it's about views, say views, 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 views. Get a lot of views. If it is about, let's say if your video was about something that's free, then obviously you should be saying all throughout the video, free, 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 free. Don't just say it once or twice, because then it's not going to be picked up as something that the video is about, other than it being in the title itself or being in the description. Okay, that's very important. Okay, number 5. All right, number 5, make a similar looking thumbnail as the popular video that you are trying to copy, trying to imitate. All right, take a look at the thumbnail. Now, there should be some difference because you want your thumbnail to stand out. All right, it shouldn't be so similar that it almost looks like an identical twin, meaning no one will, it won't stand out. So it needs to be similar but different, meaning maybe you'll just use a certain color that jumps out at someone when they see it. All right, so a good way to know what color to use, you just look at all of the suggested videos that are either under the video that has a lot of views or next to it, depending on whether you're watching it on your phone or whether watching it on a computer. Okay, and from that you can pretty much see something similar between them, and if there's a pattern where everything looks pretty much the same, you want to make it similar but do something to make yours stand out, because if yours was in that line and it had a different color, then obviously it's going to jump out off the page. Someone would notice it very quickly and very easily. That is important too when you're making your thumbnail. Okay, number 6, use a lot of action and change ups in your video. Okay, so let's just say, for instance, you're making a video. At some point, there should be something coming to make a change. It shouldn't just be boring, something over and over and over, right? It could be something like just all of a sudden you're saying, oh, and here is my email address. And you pull it down, right? Or you say something like, okay, let's find out how to get some money. And then you pull the money from the side or something like that there. Whatever you're doing, there should be some action, all right? Some transition, right? It could be a transition going to a photo or to some special effects, but the video shouldn't be just bland, plain. All right, so you're doing that. Why? For one, you want your video to be just as good or better than the one that you saw that got a lot of views. All right, it got a lot of views, but there's nothing stopping you to make a better video than the one that got a lot of views. All right, that will help to guarantee that you get as many views and possibly more. Okay, all right, next, number 7. Watch the video and make your video better than the popular video. Well, I mentioned that along with the previous one. Okay, so number 8, use the same keywords that your competitor, the popular video, the one that you want to duplicate, uses in his description in your description. Okay, so be mindful of that. You know, the keywords that you're using, the keywords that they are using. All right, number 9, use the same tag words that your competitor uses for his video for your video. All right, now you may ask, well, how do I find that out? Well, there are different programs like vidIQ, right? There are different, programs that will tell you what the tag words are. So whatever tool you use, once you find out the tag words, use the same tag words. Okay, that means when there's a search going on for that type of video and that one comes up, most of the time, because it's so popular with so many views, that yours also will quite most likely pop up as well. All right, or at least close to it, because it would have the same tag words. Okay, let's see. Number 10. All right, 10 is the last one I'm going to mention. All right, 10, when you're doing this type of research, all right, you need to make sure that they're not giving you the suggested videos for you, okay, but they're giving suggested videos for the video that is popular. So you should try to open up an incognito web page, all right? Open up an incognito window, okay? If you do that, let's just say, for instance, in Chrome, you open up a window that's incognito, and then you put in the link for that video, all right? And then you're going to see the suggested videos, or the videos that, they suggest that people watch if they're watching that one. Then you'll get a more honest view of which videos come up in a search with that video, all right? Because you don't want it to just be giving you suggested videos for you based on what your viewing habits are. Okay, so that's very important. All right. All right, and pretty much that is about it. All right, but also you have to look at the type, not only the color of the thumbnails, but what type of thumbnail. Because maybe you'll notice that in most of the thumbnails about a particular topic, maybe there's a picture of a computer, maybe there's a cartoon picture, maybe there's a picture of a person, a human, a real life person, right? Maybe there's a picture of animals. Take a look at the thumbnail and really analyze the thumbnail so to give you a pretty good idea of how your thumbnail should look. Okay? All right, and that's it. All right, so if you have any additional questions about this, about how to get a lot of views on your video, or even if you have suggestions and pointers that you would like my viewers to know as well, because maybe you're one of the people who have a channel and you have a lot of views. All right, so share the information. Just like I'm sharing information that I learned, you share information too. All right, if you have a channel and you have lots of subscribers, you have a lot of views, put down the bottom in the comment section how you did it. All right, share the information. All right. And also, I recommend that people go subscribe to your channel as you tell people to come and subscribe to my channel. We help each other out with sharing information, sharing subscribers, sharing viewers. All right, we can all be successful together. This world is big. There are many people in the world, even though the world seems very small with technology nowadays, but it's big enough to share. All right, so we don't have to worry about, if I tell everyone how to get lots of views, then I'm not going to get as many views. It doesn't work that way, because if there are a lot of people actually watching your video to find out how to get many views, then you've gotten a lot of views. All right, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about telling people too much information about how to get views, and then you're worrying about will you lose views by telling people how to go get views. Well, they have to see you before they can do it. All right, so enjoy your day. I wish you lots of success in your channel. All right, and let's share our videos. Let's share subscribers, and let's share information. Enjoy your day and keep watching.